I tried to save my crush from bullies, but she was already 10 steps ahead. My crush Tina had been looking forward to the class's Secret Santa exchange for weeks. Honestly, I thought it was cute, the way she gushed about it with her friends. But the problem was, her Secret Santa was Sean, the worst guy in class. So when Tina told her friends she got him an expensive gaming mousepad as a gift, their mouths hung open from shock. What? Why? Her friends asked. Sean's literally a jerk to everyone, Tina shrugged. Well, it's Christmas. Everyone should get something nice. Her friends sighed, calling her too nice. But see, that's the thing I really liked about Tina. It didn't matter how bad of a person you were, she'd still treat you like a person. But this morning, right before the class Christmas party, I overheard Sean laughing with his friends about how his gift for Tina would completely humiliate her. Imagine her face when she unboxes last week's used gym socks. He smirked. I felt rage slowly build up. Out of all the people to mess with, he chose Tina? My Tina? I glanced at the clock. Only 20 minutes until the next class. I had to act fast. I grabbed my backpack, sprinted out the side door, and hopped on my bike to the nearest bookstore to find a gift. I ran up and down each aisle searching for her favorite book and glanced at the clock on the wall. 12 more minutes. Then, I found it, hidden in the back. I quickly paid using the emergency cash my mom always made me carry and pedaled back to school just as the bell rang. When I got there, I sprinted to the bathroom and wrapped the book up as neatly as I could with shaking hands. Now came the hard part. All the Secret Santa gifts sat in a big cardboard box at the front of the classroom, right beside my teacher's desk. Somewhere in that large pile was Sean's disgusting sock, and I had 4 minutes to find it and swap it without getting caught. I took a deep breath and walked straight to my teacher's desk. Mrs. Bailey, can I drop off my gift? I forgot to do it this morning. She looked up from her phone, annoyed, and said, "You were supposed to bring it first period." I nodded nervously. "I know, I'm really sorry." She sighed. "Fine." I knelt down beside the box and looked for Sean's gift when I spotted it. For Tina, written in Sean's sloppy handwriting. I set my gift down and snuck his gift in my jacket. "What are you doing?" Mrs. Bailey asked. I froze, my heart pounding in my ears. "Just making sure my gift didn't crush the other ones," I said, voice cracking midway. Her eyes squinted as she stared at me. Then the bell rung. "All right, go back to your seat," she told me. I rushed over to my desk, my whole body still shaking when I sat down. The exchange went smoothly. People opened gifts and thanked their Secret Santas. Then Tina's turn came. She pulled the red and green striped bag toward her and unwrapped it carefully. The moment she saw the book, her whole face lit up. "Oh my God, catching fire. I've been looking everywhere for this." She looked straight at me and smiled sweetly. She walked over holding the book against her chest, leaned down and whispered, "Thank you so much for this." My cheeks started burning. "For what?" I asked quietly. "I know you switched the gifts. I saw you at box." She grinned. My mouth went dry. I tried to think of something to say, some excuse that would make sense. Instead, I just awkwardly stammered. I'm sorry. I overheard Sean planning on doing something mean and I wanted to help and— "Oh yeah, I knew about that," she interrupted casually. I stared at her, surprised. "Wait, what? You knew?" She nodded. "But you didn't tell Mrs. Bailey? Or try to stop him?" I asked. She shrugged. "Why would I, when I could do something so much better?" She pointed at Sean, surrounded by kids laughing and pinching their noses while he held up a dirty gym sock, looking confused. "Ew, it's crusty!" one of the boys teased. "No, wait, this is mine," he said loudly. "Someone switched the gifts." "Mrs. Bailey, I didn't put this in here." "Someone switched?" Mrs. Bailey asked, walking over. "So you're saying this was originally your gift meant for another student?" She stared at him while everyone else in the room started piecing things together. "Oh my God, you were going to give this to Tina?" one girl shouted. Sean's face turned bright red. "No, that's not." He looked around, but everyone was staring at him with disgust. "It was a joke. I wasn't actually going to—" "A joke?" Mrs. Bailey's voice went cold. "Giving someone a used gym sock as a Christmas gift is a joke to you?" She shook her head. "We'll discuss this after class, Sean." In detention, the whole class watched him sink into his chair. I turned back to Tina, my brain still trying to catch up. "How?" "I switched it this morning," Tina said. "Found his gift, unwrapped it, swapped it with mine, changed the name tags. Easy." She grinned. "Check your jacket." I reached into my jacket and pulled out the gift I'd stolen. I unwrapped it, the gaming mousepad, the expensive one she'd bought for Sean. "Well, all yours now. Merry Christmas," she said. She started walking away with the book in her hand when I yelled out in a panic, "Hey, would you like to go on a date during winter break?" The entire class froze and stared. She smiled and nodded.